Good evening, everyone. Tonight we'll tell you about the ongoing local investigation that is currently in the works.
And later, we'll fill you in on what astronomers from our very own UMass Amherst have recently found.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Aria Daly.
And I'm Jill Berner, and you're watching UMass News Now.
Amherst police are running an ongoing investigation after an alleged break-in occurred around 1 a.m. on Main Street Monday morning. According to the resident, an iPad, $700, and a television were taken from the apartment. There were no signs of forced entry, and the door was said to be unlocked. Police are still searching for the suspect involved.
The UMass Amherst Fine Arts Center was defaced Monday once again, but this time with Islamophobic messages. UMass Chancellor Kumarasamy called the incident deeply troubling. He also stated that UMass police are investigating the incident that took place at the Fine Arts Center and that the hatred language has been removed. In a similar incident last week, 20,000 flyers were sent to a fax machines and network printers that incited hatred against the gay community and people of color. These flyers were sent to the university campuses nationwide, including Mount Holyoke, Smith Colleges, and UMass.
The 25th Annual Extravaganza Rally for Pro-Cannabis will be taking place on April 30th from 12 to 6 p.m. Due to the last year's 6,000-member rally, the Amherst Town Common has declined the permit to this event. Although there has been some challenges switching locations, the event will now be held in Northampton.
6 construction workers have issued restitution and penalties after being underpaid for their work on the University of Massachusetts campus. AK Electric Incorporated has paid $61,000 in penalties for their work. After investigation by the Attorney General's office, it has been found that the company had been violating the prevailing wage law. The investigation also found that the company misclassified the workers as apprentices who were not registered with the Massachusetts Department of Labor and Workforce Development, and therefore they were being paid significantly less than they should have been.
Amherst Area Chamber of Congress held an annual Margarita Mixer event Thursday night at the Hadley Farms Meeting House. Around 200 guests sampled and voted on the drinks while mariachi music played in the background. Various local restaurants also participated by bringing delicacies.
Astronomers at the University of Massachusetts have discovered luminous galaxies. So bright, previously used descriptors as hyperluminous is now an inadequate description. Such galaxies were previously thought not to be possible. According to Kevin Harrington, a senior astronomy and neuroscience double major and the lead author of the study, stated that these luminous galaxies mean that astrophysicists need to rethink how matter accumulates in the early universe. These discoveries were made using the Large Millimeter Telescope located on the extinct volcano Sierra Negra in Mexico.
Coming up, we'll fill you in on the recent video that ISIS has released.
And later, we'll tell you what virus scientists have come together to try and fight. Stay tuned.
Okay guys, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're live.
Probe Voyager 1 crossed out of our solar system, being the first man-made product to do so.
And find out what exciting event UMass is planning for homecoming weekend.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Liz Streppa.
I'll say Kyla Daniel.
That's going to be us in 20 years, Kyla. 20 years.
If students don't start returning the locks and towels that they borrow, they might soon be locked out of free rentals.
For an anchor shot?
Yeah, is that good? Or
You want to zoom it out a little bit more.
For more news updates around campus, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next week, have a good night, UMass.
ISIS released a new video on Monday, spreading concern to areas in Rome, London, and Berlin. A narrator states in the film, quote, "If it is Paris yesterday and tomorrow it is Brussels, Allah knows where it will be tomorrow. Maybe it will be London or Rome or Berlin." Activists in Iraq confirmed that the Al Wad media production that produced the film supports ISIS.
Villanova beat North Carolina 77-74 in the NCAA championship with less than 1 second left on the clock on Monday. It was tied 74-74 in the last second when junior Chris Jenkins' shot went through the rim as the time ran out. It was a close game as North Carolina stormed back from 10 points down in only 5 minutes. While Carolina was fighting for their 6th national title, it has been 31 years since Villanova's last national title in 1985.
A Rio de Janeiro explosion in a residential building on Tuesday has left 5 people killed and 9 injured. Neighbors stated that they smelled gas coming from the building, but police officials have decided not to comment on what caused the explosion at this time.
A recent climate model predicts a West Antarctic ice sheet could melt more rapidly than expected. Researchers long assumed the worst-case scenario effects of this melting would raise the sea level by 12 feet in hundreds, if not thousands, of years. Now the new research suggests the disaster scenario could potentially play out much sooner. According to a study published Wednesday, with continued high emissions of heat-trapping gases, the sea level could rise as much as 3 feet by the end of this century and 6 feet by 2100. If this is true, this would likely create profound disaster within the lifetimes of children being born today.
Due to the civil war occurring in the Democratic Republic of Congo, a large decline of gorillas has been reported. The Greyer's gorillas has decreased by 77% since 1998. Jefferson Hall of the Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute stated, quote, "The crashing gorilla population is a consequence of the human tragedy that has played out in eastern DRC."
A team of scientists have come together to fight the Zika virus spreading throughout Latin America and in the Caribbean, traveling by mosquito. This virus has an apparent link to brain damage in babies whose mothers were infected while pregnant. Some of the nation's leading mosquito researchers are striving to put together a DNA map that will help them fight the disease with the mosquito's own genetic code. Some researchers are trying to find genes that control how mosquitoes sense human prey in turn to create a better repellent. Other researchers favor the idea of selectively breeding populations of mosquitoes that have preference of biting animals instead of humans.
We are now sending it over to Stephen and Leah for an all-new segment of Mass Hollywood. What's up, guys?
Hey everyone, welcome to an all-new segment of Mass Hollywood. I'm Leah Geddes.
And I'm Stephen Turner. Hey guys, I hope you got your spring concert tickets. I have some news about the headliner that may make the ladies sad. So, according to HollywoodLife.com, Freddie Wap has found himself a trap queen for life, supposedly popping the big question to his longtime girlfriend, Alexis Sky. So now it looks like we're going to hear a lot of wedding bells in Freddie Wap's next track, Leah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a girlfriend until right now, but good for him.
Yeah, you know, the rappers like to keep it on the low, you know,
Yeah.
so, you know, their fans won't be upset at them, but now everybody knows, so.
Maybe he'll start to show her off now, maybe even put her in one of his new songs.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Well, Lamar Odom accompanied the Kardashian family to Easter Mass. Lamar and Khloe have been seen together at other holiday occasions. Khloe has been helping Lamar on his road to recovery after his overdose in October. But not only just the holidays, the two were also seen together at a steakhouse in Beverly Hills.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good news. I mean,
Yeah.
I like to see my man Lamar Odom back on his feet.
Yeah, I think he's definitely doing a lot better now. I think Khloe definitely helped him out a lot. She was there for him when he needed it. Just shows they have a good bond still, even though they're not definitely together. Well, I don't exactly know the whole situation, but I would like to see them together.
Either way, it's a good situation.
Yeah.
And staying on the relationship tip, Myself and many others would like to know what's really going on between Drake and Rihanna. People magazine reported the two going bowling and skating after one of Rihanna's shows, with a witness telling People magazine the two were definitely flirting, snapping many selfies, and dancing all night. Even though Drake and Rihanna deny the rumor, there's definitely a romance going on between the two.
I think they have chemistry, and I would love to see them dating. I think they'd be like the hottest couple of 2016 together.
Most definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen the work video. 2 videos? I mean,
Yep. They make good music together.
Exactly.
They
So-
look good together. I think it should just happen. Lady Gaga recently celebrated her 30th birthday at the No Name Club in Hollywood with fiancé Taylor Kinney and other celebrities. She was seen wearing a gold Saint Laurent dress and black pumps. Gaga was also spotted wearing a gold band on her ring finger instead of her usual heart-shaped diamond engagement ring. The guest list included celebrities such as Taylor Swift, Nick Jonas, Lorde, Lana Del Rey, and others.
Wow, that seemed like a nice party. I want to go.
Yeah, I know. Where my invite must have got lost in the mail.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's surprising that she wasn't wearing her incredible wedding ring. I don't know why she took it off. Engagement ring, excuse me.
Oh,
They haven't
really?
gotten married
Was
yet.
it like, it's really big?
It's pretty big and it's heart shaped and it's just beautiful.
I may have to Google search that.
Yeah, you
But-
should.
But lastly, I would like to leave you guys with some on-campus news. The 2016 SoFest Week is only 2 weeks away at UMass. For those of you who don't know what SoFest Week is, it's basically like a super fun week where there's like a lot of dope events happening on campus. Leading up to the most lit party of the year, Code Black 3, happening in the Mullins Center. Tickets are on sale now at the Mullins Bucks office for $20 for UMass students, $25 for non-UMass students, and $40 at the door at the night of. Make sure you get your ticket because the only place you want to be, April 16th, is at Code Black 3.
That sounds really fun. I might have to buy my ticket.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's going to be very fun. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm also helping with the event, and
Yeah,
like
so
there's a
you're
lot of surprises in stores. So make sure you come.
I'll definitely try to get my ticket. Chrissy Teigen threw a baby shower with her husband John Legend last week in their Los Angeles home. They had another baby shower 2 weeks earlier in New York to welcome their baby girl. On Saturday, the party was pink and white theme and included Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney Kardashian, as well as Jenna Dewan Tatum, Malika Haqq, and others.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
where's our invites to these parties? I mean,
I don't
that
know.
sounds
All these
pretty
Hollywood
nice.
parties sound awesome.
John Legend and the Kardashians. Wow,
Yeah,
that's nice.
they're one of my favorite couples, Chrissy and John. They're awesome.
Too cool.
Yeah.
And that's all we have this time, folks. Be sure that you tune in next week for more awesome news about celebrities. I'm Stephen Turner Parker.
And I'm Leah Geddes. Have a good night.
And that concludes tonight's newscast. Be sure to tune in next week for all of the latest local headlines. I'm Ari Daly.
And I'm Jill Berner. Thanks for watching UMass News Now. Have a great night.